Hey guys, and welcome back to some more the Stanley Parable. We're just gonna do a couple more endings, I guess, because I really enjoy this game. So, let's start again. There we go. Back in the all too familiar place. And so, let's check it out.
All
I
of his
kinda actually
co-workers
want...
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I kinda just want to actually make an entire playthrough where we listen to him, because we kinda deviated the last time. And so, I figure, why don't we actually see what we can do?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So this is gonna be kind of tedious, but shouldn't be too bad.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So, I really like this slideshow, so let's just watch it. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Using slides to assure employees everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on the text. They should ensure a calm environment. Everyone is unique, you most of all. So this is basically like a pretty funny presentation for workers, I guess. Number of slides. Charts, charts and slides, slides. Awesome.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
No more charge, please stop begging. 20 things you love most about your boss. Interesting. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. I'm not reading it aloud because it's just too fast. Like all the words and everything is too fast for me to just read it for you. So I'm just gonna stay a little bit longer, and then we'll move on, because I think this slideshow is kind of one of the most amusing things about the game. Oh, the circle, the vicious circle. And that's everything. So, yeah. Let's continue going. What's this? Broom closet. Whoa! No way!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do after I look around. We have,
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Yes, there is. You're talking, aren't you? So we have a pipe wrench, radioactive.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
I'm interacting.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA. We have duct tape, we have wrenches, pliers.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, number one, there's exposed piping, which is never a good thing. There's a light that I haven't seen before.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me, because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Okay. Well then, why are you talking so much? Like...
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
But the broom closet is the best ending.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Totally. They just get me so riled up. It's the reason I wake up every day.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yep.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Logical.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay. See, that's why I like this game so much. Like, no matter what you do, there's gonna be something really funny about it. But I think that was the end of that one. So we're probably gonna have to continue. But I'm pretty sure there was something I missed. Nah, that's about it. And we step out.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I don't know about that.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. Let's see if he'll talk again. I feel like he will. But, yeah. This commentator, he's amazing. And, yeah. I think that's it. So, let's continue.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And yeah, it just starts again. That's closed. So, I don't know, I just want to look around a bit, see if we can actually check some other things before we actually finish the game the way he wants. So, why this chair is impossible? Oh well. Looks like there wasn't anything anyway, so it's all good.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
So stunned.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of
Should we do
course,
it?
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I guess we'll do it. There we go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Yep.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Is there anything? No, it's just a dark corner. Okay. Works for me. And we just continue. So yeah. I wonder, I don't remember what's the word? If you listen to him the entire time, what the ending is. So we'll figure it out.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
No, I
it
didn't.
was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Why would he
Why
do
did
that?
he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hmm. We have a dark.
Stanley
place.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Cool.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
No, I didn't.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, it's kind of boring going through it all again, but I want to see what this guy's orchestrated.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
And we're 426.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
But it's all
one of
empty.
them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Is it going to change again? I want 426. Nope. Okay, that's fine. There we go.
This
426
mind control
is
facility,
over.
it was too horrible to believe.
Right
It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Is that our room,
Was this
though?
the only reason he was happy with his
Doesn't really look
boring
like it.
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
That whole
But
over-emotional
here was the
thing?
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So we turn it off? What just happened? I have no idea what just
Madness.
happened.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Whatever. I guess we'll go. Why not?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon
And I
his
lost
skin.
control.
The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yay, good end. Beat the game. Okay. I guess that's how you actually beat it. You just do as you're told. But I just hate how he over-exaggerates. And I don't remember all these papers.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
This is different. He didn't say this last time. The papers weren't everywhere.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
I don't know.
Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Okay.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Let's do it. We're gonna break our finger and get this.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
Man.
almost certainly 50 clicks.
He wants so much from us. Like, he can't deal with the fact that we're doing our own thing, like clicking knobs. But the second...
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true
Wow.
reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. So, where's 417? Maybe it's this way? There we go. So just 20 clicks here, I guess, because we turned an act of free will
Ooh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
into just listening to him command us other things. So, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. There it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay. Whatever you say. Where's 415? 417, 416, 415. Perfect.
Now, back to door number 437.
Asking so much from me. Man, this is just too much. You're kind of ruining my day here. Just letting you know that. 437 you said,
Let's
right?
see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Fine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Man, you don't even have a name. I can't call you anything. I'll call you...
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Man... I don't know how to do that.
Yes!
There we go.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I'm not sure if I like him more in this enthusiasm or the overdramatic. I think enthusiasm is much more entertaining.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay. Whatever you say. I never repeated that a couple times, but it's almost as annoying as listening to him all these times. But I'm kind of curious as to what he's gonna do.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I love achievements. I don't know if they pop through, but there was an achievement for 4:30. Yeah. So let's just continue, I guess, since it doesn't look like. Because I'm really curious, because there's all these papers now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm really curious as to if it changes the second time you do it, because we had all those envelopes everywhere. So I just want to know if it's the same thing.
Yet
If
there
it
was
is,
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
If it is the same thing...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
If it is the same thing, then I'm just gonna, I guess, cut it out and then do something else, like
Stepping
maybe...
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Wait, what?
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
This is different.
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 28. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I don't want to. I don't want this music. I just want to go. Man, why did I do this to myself? But yeah,
Feeling
this is
soothed
different.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
This is different. This might actually be a different ending. Interesting. And I don't think there is... Nope. This actually might be different. I'm curious now. I didn't think there would be a different ending for having already completed the game. But we saw the papers on the floor and all that, so I don't know. This is interesting. This looks different. Maybe. Or I just have terrible
Stanley
memory.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. If it ends up being the same thing though, I will take escape next time I see you guys. Okay. So it did end up being the same exact ending, but the floor went back to normal. And I don't know why. And we don't have a narrator telling us anything, which is interesting. I was thinking that...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Huh. Well...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah,
Interesting.
blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Wow. It does change. I was gonna cut it out, but... There might be some cuts, but it's just gonna be stuff we already did. That's really cool. Let's just do it all again. See if he changes it at all. I mean, I guess it knows this is the 3rd time I'm going through it. So maybe, I don't know, he might get a new achievement because I didn't get one last time. We'll see. Okay, so the entire sequence was the exact same way as last time, so that's why I cut it out. Whoa. This is so new. Holy cow. This is new. This is scary. What is he?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Huh. This is really eerie.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's gonna happen now?
Here's the door, just go.
He already... Wow. It's pretty funny. I mean, it was already locked down, everything. He didn't even do the animation. This is really interesting. I wonder how many times I'm gonna have to do it before something actually happens besides... I don't know. A couple things happen, but I'm so curious as to what the end goal of this is. Okay, so I just completed that run through, and let's see what's different about it this time. It's open. Office looks the same.
All of his
Everything.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So it looks
Stanley
like
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
it's all the same. It might be just back to normal, but we'll see if anything changes.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And the main way we're going to be able to tell is if the boss's
Yet
room
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
different.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And this is the moment of truth.
Here's the door, just go.
Yeah, looks like it's all the same. So I'm gonna call that episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. And I'm pretty sure we will have at least one more episode on endings of this game. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.